Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Sandcats franchise here. Not Sandcats, Jesus Christ, I've got to stop doing that. Welcome to the Freebooters franchise, let's try that again. Last episode, we took a 7-0 loss against the Herbisaurs in Game 1 of a 2-game series. Olaf Slackoff threw a complete game shutout, demolishing our offense, as Kent Ratherswell got beat up by the lowly Herbisaurs lineup. So we've lost 3 games in a row. We've fallen to 1-3 here to begin the season after a quarter of the way through. On a positive note, we made our first roster move of the series. We released our overpaid closer K Frequent and brought in rookie starting pitcher 25-year-old Arf Mason. He will be taking over the 3rd slot in the starting rotation, which will allow Ken Ratherswell to drop into the bullpen and be where he actually belongs, coming out when we want him to, not because he has to. Here's the lineup for today's game in Game 2 of the series against the Herbisaurs. We got Evergreen leading off in left, followed by Brickhouse in center. Pompducci, the rookie, at first base, bats 3rd. Jackman at shortstop in the 4-hole. Woodman DHing in the 5-hole. Runs at second base, batting 6th. Oakley Stiffs, 10th, batting 7th in right field. Batting 8th at third base is Bad Hop Brown. And batting 9th, catching again, is Jermaine Rains. Let's jump into the action here as we were behind our ace, Winnie Noel, against the Herbisaurs' ace, Jim Quilita. Hopefully we can get some positive momentum going here, as we're going to need it here. Otherwise we're going to be out of this before we even know it. Oh, they have a new person DHing today. Other than that, it looks like it's the same lineup as, and new catcher as well. Other than that, 7 guys from last game's lineup are still in there. So we're going to have Evergreen, Brickhouse, and Ducci facing off against Quilita here to start the first. Evergreen leads off, left fielder hitting .353 on the season in the leadoff role. Here are Quilita's numbers on the season. Quilita in her first start had a no decision. She gave up 1 earned run, which is good for a 1.69 ERA and a 1.50 WHIP. In that start, she threw 5 1/3 innings, giving up 4 hits, 4 walks, and striking out 5. Her batting average against is .211, so she had a pretty good start, and the bullpen picked it up behind her, allowing her to get the win, which I believe went to Omar Chambo by the looks of things. And he threw the rest of the game. It looks like he went 4 innings, so that's 9 1/3. Then was finished off by Rippin, it looks like. Okay. All right. Evergreen ready. First pitch from Quilita here. Fastball high, misses. Ball 1, we're underway. Hanging curveball, line to second, picked up by Stokes off the ground, 1 down. Next up is Brickhouse, the center fielder, hitting .316 with 2 RBIs on the season here in the 2-hole. First pitch from Quilita is a fastball inside, missing, ball 1. Fastball up and in is in the zone this time, 1-1 on the high portion. Hanging slider, line to right center field by Brickhouse, over 4 at blue. He makes the catch at the shoe tops, 2 down. That'll bring up first baseman rookie Pompducci. He's hitting .091 on the season with nothing to show for it. Fastball down and away, first strike, 0-1. Fastball high, taken quickly, 0-2. Fastball up and in, shatters the bat as Ducci pops it up behind the mound. Quilita off to her right, makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for her here to start the game. Bottom 1 we go, Hamster, Harrell, and Blue do up here against Noel. Here's Henry Hamster leading off. Third baseman is Tense, hitting .235 with an RBI on the season. Here's a look at the Herbisaurs lineup today. After Hamster, it's rookie DH, Brittany Harrell. Batting, did not play last game. I believe she had the game off. Batting 3rd is right fielder Ralph Blue. The utility man was the DH last game. He had a very good day. He's now playing right field for Rojas, who I believe is Tense, and that's why he's out of the lineup. Batting 4th is first baseman Grunt Manley. Batting 5th is left fielder Morton Stanberg, back in the lineup today for Steve-O Reeves. I believe Stanberg had the day off last game because he was hurt. Batting 6th is center fielder Yoink Sachs. Batting 7th is catcher Nate Hanky. He was not in the lineup last game either. Fiona Clark was. She is now tired and tense, so he's in. Batting 8th is second baseman Annabella Stokes. And batting 9th is shortstop Milo Stewart. So Hanky, Stanberg, and Harrell, we're going to get to see them for the first time here in the series in this game. And here are Noelle's numbers on the season. In her first start of the year, she had a no decision as well. 1.13 ERA with a 1.00 whip. She threw 8 innings in her first start, giving up only 1 earned run, surrendering 7 hits with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Her batting average against is .233, so pretty even with Quilita, although I believe Noelle had the better outing. She went deeper. Both teams won those respective starts, so pretty even category there. First pitch from Noelle's a slider down in the way in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate, lined up the first base line. Deja dives, it's out of his reach. Foul ball, 1-1. Two-seamer up and in, called a strike. Quickly 1-2 here. Change it down in the way, dribble to the mound. Noelle off for it, makes the play, 1 down. Got to bring up Brittany Harrell making her debut here in the league. It's her first career at bat as she's DHing today for the Herbivores. First pitch to her is a fastball up and away. Hard foul off to the right side. 0-1. Change it down and in. Dribbled to third. Brown fields it cleanly. He'll fire in time. 2 down. Now to bring up right fielder Ralph Blue. Had a very good game last time. I know he had at least a 3-run homer from my memory. He's hitting 3 for 5 on the season with 2 homers and 5 RBIs. He's also on fire at the current moment, so he is feeling it out there. First pitch two-seamer down and in is low. Ball 1. Fastball down and away from Noelle's, called strike, 1-1. Slider up and in, stays inside, 1-2, 2-1 the count. Change it middle in, too far inside, 3-1 the count now from Noelle. Two-seamer down and away, called a strike, full count now. Noelle looking to put Blue away. Fastball down and in, hard liner up the middle, base hit for Blue. He's going to keep that hot hitting going as he's on here with the first hit of the game. He'll extend the inning for Manley, the first baseman, hitting .353 with 4 RBIs on the season. Two-seamer up and in is high, ball 1. It's also inside as well. Fastball down in the dirt, 2-0. Slider up and in, called ball, 3-0 the count. Fastball down middle of the zone, called a strike at the knees, 3-1. Two-seamer middle in, called a strike as Manley takes it full as the runner's going to be off here with the pitch. Pick off the first, nothing doing. Changeup hangs, that's lined to left center field, and that's going to be a gapper, and that's going to score Blue all the way from first as he was off running with the pitch. And Manley already on his way to second. He'll hold up there with the 2-out double. It's 1-0 Herbivores here in the first. Manley now locked in, and that'll bring up Stanberg, the left fielder, hitting .375 with an RBI. First pitch change at middle away, pulled foul. Stanberg's early on it, 0-1. Slider down at the knees, hard Reiner into right field as he gets through the infield. Stiffs gets it in as Manley's going to try and score. Throws in time and that nails him at the plate as that'll end the inning. Herbivores get 3 hits with 2 outs in the inning, but they score a run on an RBI double by Manley. But the last second runner is cut down at the plate as Manley was thrown out by Stiffs to the second. Jackman, Woodman, and runs due up here against Quilita as we look to bounce back. Shortstop Jackman's up first, hitting .467 with an RBI here in the season. First pitch slider in there for a strike, 0-1. Slider down, grounded up the middle by Jackman. Diving as Stokes, cut it off. She has to hurry to get him, though, and she will. 1 down. Great play. Next up is Woodman, the DH. First baseman, backup first baseman, hitting .278 with an RBI on the season. Fastball up and away, called ball, 1-0. Curveball away, stays outside, 2-0 the count. Hanging curveball, Woodman drives it deep to right field. Will that get over his head? No, it won't. Blues there in time, 2 down. Now to bring up Walker Runs, the second baseman, hitting .250 with an RBI in the season. Slider stays inside, missing, ball 1. Curveball in the middle of the plate, line to second, right at Stokes, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Quilita. 2 hard hit balls here by the team in the inning, but right at fielders once again. Bottom 2, Sachs, Hanky, and Stokes due up here against Noelle. Here's Sachs hitting .444 on the year with a homer and 3 RBIs. Homered last game as well. It's his first career homer here in the league. Two-seamer up and away, called a strike at the letters, 0-1. Fastball down and in, called a strike. It's quickly 0-2. Slided down in the way, swung through it, strike three. First punch out of the game for Noel, one down. Sacks down swinging, and that'll bring up Nate Hanky, making his first appearance here in the season, as he is getting his first at bat as well. First pitch two-seamer up and away is outside from Noel, ball one. Change up and in, called a strike the letters, 1-1. Slider down and in, hard liner to left field as Hanky pushes it the other way. That's going to be the fourth hit of the game for the Herbivores. First of the season for Hanky. He's now 1 for 1, and that'll bring up second baseman Annabelle Stokes. She's hitting .294 with a homer and 2 RBIs here in the 8-hole. First pitch slider down and away is called a strike in the outer third, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in, fools Stokes as she swings through it, 0-2. Fastball down and in, breaks the bat as she fouls it off to the right side, 0-2. Change up and away. One hopper to second, runs backhands, flips to second one. Jackman first, double play, and that gets us out of the inning. Good pitching there from Noel. After giving up the hit, she gets a double play ball. Top three, still 1-0. Stiffs, Brown, and Rains to up here against Quilita. We've had 4 hard hit balls here today. We're just hitting them right at fielders. They gotta fall. They have to fall. We have to keep swinging. Leading off is right fielder Oakley Stiffs in the 7-hole today. He's 10th on the year, hitting .222 with 3 RBIs. First pitch fastball's at the letters for a called strike, 0-1. High heater misses this time, 1-1. Fastball down and in, sky ball by Stiffs to right field as Blue over to his left makes the catch, 1 down. That'll bring up Bad Hot Brown, the third baseman, hitting a .182 on the season here in the 8-hole today for the Freebooters. Takes a look at a two-seamer down and in for a called strike, 0-1. Fastball up, lined up the middle as it's past Quilita's stabbed attempt, and she misses it. Base hit for Brown. First hit of the game for the Freebooters here as he's on at first, 1 down, and that'll bring up catcher Jermaine Rains. He's hitting .231 here in the 9-hole. Looking to advance Brown to scoring position. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Fastball up is popped up to shortstop. Calling for it is Stewart on the infield grass in front of second base. He'll make the catch, 2 down. Now to bring up Patience Evergreen, 0 for 1, lined out the second base in her first at bat. Fastball down and away, misses just outside, ball 1. Slider away, line to third, leaping his hamster, and he makes the catch. Another line out for Evergreen. 1 hit for the Freebooters as we're on the board in that category, but the runner's stranded. Bottom 3, Stewart, Hamster, and Harrell do up here against Noel. Here's Stewart, hitting .357 with 2 RBIs in the 9-hole today. He's playing shortstop for the Herbs. First pitch changeup up and in, pulled foul as he's early, 0-1. Fastball away, sky ball to center field. Brickhouse calling for it there in medium deep center. He makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is Hamster, 0 for 1 today. Two-seamer down and in, misses inside, badly, 1-0. Fastball down and the way is low, 2-0. Slider middle in, called a strike, 2-1. Fastball away, outside, ball 3, 3-1. Change it down in the dirt, that's taken, ball 4. First walk of the day for Noel as Hamster's on at first with 1 down. Brings up the rookie Harrell, 0 for 1 today. Two-seamer down in the way in the first pitch is a called strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, called a strike as the runner goes. Throw down from Rains. Just in time, Hamster gunned down trying to steal second. For Henry, that is his first stolen base attempt of the year, and he is now 0 for 1. 2 down with an 0-2 count here for Harrell. She looks to stay alive against Noel. Change it down and in. Line softly to center. That's a base hit, and that's the first career hit for Brittany Harrell here in the series, as she keeps the inning alive here with 2 down. That'll bring up Ralph Blue, 1 for 1 today with a single. He's also scored a run on the Manly's double in the first inning. Got the rallies, 2-out rally started that inning. First pitch slider up and in is called strike, 0-1. Change it middle away, line to right center, runs, leaps, it's out of his reach. That's going to be all the way to the wall out there, and Harrell's on the run. She'll score easily from first, as that's going to be an RBI double from Blue, and it's now 2-0 Herbivores. Brings up Manley, doubled in a run his first time up. He's now locked in. RBI man also active here for the veteran first baseman. Fastball up and away, called a strike, 0-1. Slider up and in, popped up behind the plate. Rain's giving chase, but that'll get over the screen back there, 0-2. Two-seamer down and in, grounded to short, right at Jackman. He'll make the play at first, that ends the inning. Herbisters, though, driving another run on an RBI double by Blue. 2-0 the score to the fourth. Brickhouse, Ducci, and Jackman due up here against Quilita, middle of the lineup. Brickhouse is 0 for 1 today. He lined out to right field his first time up. Cutter at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Cutter up, hit pretty deep to right field as giving chase is Blue. He makes a catch in front of the warning track, though, 1 down. Next up is Ducci, 0 for 1 today with a pop out to the pitcher. Oh, Ducci. Fastball away, misses, outside, 1-0. Fastball up, lined at the middle, base hit for Ducci as he gets his second hit of the season. He'll be on at first here with 1 down, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate in Jackman. Grounded out to second base his first time up. Fastball down and in for a strike, 0-1. Pick off the first, nothing doing as Ducci gets back. Fastball up and in, lined pretty well to center field, but it's right at Sachs. 2 down now. Bring up sturdy Woodman, he's 0 for 1 today with a line out. Runner goes on the first pitch. It's a pitch out, and they guessed right on the steal attempt, and Hanky guns him down as that Ducci is 0 for 1 on the season now, trying to steal bases. That'll end the inning. Bottom 4, Stanberg, Sachs, and Hanky do up here against Noel. Stanberg's 1 for 1 today with a single. First pitch slider down and in. Fouled off, 0-1. Fastball up and away. Swung through at 0-2 as Stanberg was early on it. Change it down and away. Outside, 1-2 as he was sitting on a changeup. Two-seamer up. Line pretty well to left center field as Stanberg goes with it to the deepest part of the park. One hops to the corner wall out there. Brickhouse gets it in, but Stanberg's in with a leadoff double as another runs in scoring position. That's an airmail throw by Jackman, but thankfully Noel's there to back him up. Next up is Sachs, 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Chased the slider out of the zone his first time up. First pitch changeup up and in. Check swing for a strike, 0-1. Slider down and away. Check swing low and away, 1-1. Fastball middle in, called a strike, 1-2 the count now. Fastball up and away, swung through at strike 3. Second punch out of the game for Sachs and for Noel, 1 down. Next up is Hanky, he's 1 for 1 today with a single. He's then erased on a double play ball. Two-seamer up and in, stays inside from Noel, ball 1. Change it down, way out in front of it, and Hanky swings through it, 1-1. Fastball middle away, called a strike, 1-2, and Rains throws to second because I forgot he was on second already. It's a stolen base for Stanberg. First attempt of the year for him, he's now 1 for 1. 1-2 count now to Hanky here. Two-seamer up and away, popped up shallow right field, runs out, runs it down for the second out as the runner thought of tagging but holds up. They'll put all on Stokes, grounded into a double play ball her last time up, she's 0 for 1. Fastball up and away, just outside, 1-0. Change it down and away, called a strike at the knees, 1-1. Two-seamer up and in, fools Stokes, she swings through it, 1-2. Slider down and in, swung through it, strike 3. Third punch out of the game for Noel. She gets out of the jam to the 5th. It's still 2-0 though. Woodman runs and stiffs to up here against Quilita, who's cruising along and only 2 hits given up, 31 pitches thrown. Here's Woodman. He's 0 for 1 today. Still continues his at-bat from last inning. Outside heater misses, ball 1. Curveball hangs outside, popped up shallow left center, in on it Stanberg, and make the catch, 1 down. Next up is Walker runs, he's 0 for 1 today. Lined out to third base his first time up. Fastball up for a strike, 0-1. Heater outside, 1-1. Slider stays inside, 2-1. Curveball inside, chased and popped up to short. Stewart there, calls off Hamster with 2 down. Now to bring up Stiffs, he's 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up. Strike on the outside, 0-1. Fastball down the middle, fouled off as Stiffs is late on it, 0-2. Hanging curveball is skied to left field, not hit well though as Stanberg's there under it. Makes the catch, 2 down. Oh, that's the end of the inning, sorry, 1-2-3. Quilita continues to cruise as the offense fails to get anything going again. Stewart, Hamster, and Harold do up here against Noel. Stewart's 0 for 1 today. Fastball middle of the way, check swing for a strike, 0-1. Slider down and in, low, just missing the zone, 1-1. Change up and away, hit pretty well by Stewart, deep to right field, giving chase Stiffs near the warning track. Misses the ball as I thought I was under it. Stewart already on his way to second, now looking for third. Runs gets it in, but it's a triple for Stewart. He's on at third with none down, and that'll bring up Hamster. Walked his first time up, he's 0 for 1. First pitch 2-seamer up and in, check swing for a strike, 0-1. Change it down and in, lined up the middle, base hit for Hamster, and that will score Stewart from third, and makes it 3-0 Herbivores here. Brings up Harold, 1 for 2 today with a single. Slider up high, stays up there, ball 1, so it was badly thrown. Fastball middle in, called a strike, 1-1. Two-seamer down in the way, called a strike again, 1-2 the count. Change up, popped up behind the plate, Rain's giving chase. Makes the catch to the right side, 1 down, and that'll bring up Blue. Doubled in a run his last time up, he's also singled today. Change up away, fouled off by Blue as he's late on it, 0-1. Fastball inside, line to right field, that'll be a base hit. Third hit of the game for Blue, he's now 3 for 3 today. So that puts runners at first and second with 1 down. Brings up Manley, 1 for 2 today, double into a run his last time up. First pitch change it down and in, pulled foul, 0-1. Oh, I'm sorry, Manley doubled in the run his first time up. Runner goes for third here, throw down by Rains, is dropped by Bad Hot Brown, it gets away into left field. And that'll be an E5. Run scores is now 4-0 Herbivores as they tack on another run. 0-2 count here. Change it down in the way. Grounded hard in the hole to second. Runs, dives, and cuts it off. He'll go to first with it. Manley retired, but the runner gets to third. Now to bring up Stanberg. 2 for 2 day. Double and a single so far. Looking to drive in the 5th run of the day. Slider up and in, line to left center field. Brickhouse gives chase, but he can't get there, and that's going to get to the wall out there, as that's the 5th run of the day for the Herbivores. Brickhouse gets it in. That holds Stanberg to his 2nd double of the game. He's now 3 for 3 and locked in. It's also his first RBI of the game, and that'll bring up Sachs, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Noel now tense following the events of this inning. Fastball middle in for a called strike, 0-1. Change it middle down, lined up the middle for Sachs. That's his first hit of the game. Brickhouse comes up throwing for the cutoff man as the run will score easily from second. It's 6-0. First RBI for Sachs today as he's now 1 for 3, and that'll bring up Hanky, 1 for 2 with a single. This was fastball away, fouled off, 0-1. Slider down and in the dirt, 1-1. Change up high, stays high, 2-1. Two-seamer away, hard grounded to second, runs, dives, cuts it off. He'll go to first. That ends the threat. But the Herbivores tack on 4 more runs as it was just a perfect storm of things that went wrong for us as Noel finally gave in to her tired state. We had an untimely error at third base and a whole bunch of clutch 2-out hitting. Top 6, it's 6-0 Herbivores, and Brown's leading off. He's 1 for 1 with the single and an error at third base today. First pitch to him's fastball inside, missing, ball 1. Inside heater, caught the zone this time, 1-1. Curveball stays inside, 2-1. Fastball up, hit up the middle hard. Diving is Stewart to cut it off. A fire to first. In time to get the slow Brown. 1 down. Now to bring up Rains. 0 for 1 today with the pop out. Fastball at the letters for a strike. 0-1. Fastball down. Line softly to right field. Charging his Blue. He slides. 1 hops into his glove though, and that'll be a base hit. Rains is 1 for 2 today now, and that'll bring up Evergreen. 0 for 2 today with 2 lineouts, 1 to third and 1 to second base. Cutter high, taking high. Cutter up, misses the zone, ball 1. Slider stays outside from Quilita, 2-0. Cutter caught the letters this time, 2-1. Fastball up, swung late, 2-2 the count now. Fastball up and in, fisted to short. Stewart flips to second 1, Stokes to first, double play. That ends the inning. Bottom 6, it's 6-0 still. Stokes, Stewart, and Hamster due up here. Noel's done after 5 innings of work, giving up 12 hits, a walk, 3 strikeouts, and throwing 82 pitches, giving up 6 earned runs. She's on the hook for the loss because our offense is atrocious this year. Stokes is 0 for 2 today. She's also tense. Coming into pitch for us, we can't use Rath as well. He's really tired. Same with Weasel. It's going to be right-hander Ryder McBride, the rookie. Pride has 1 appearance on the season. He gave up 2 earned runs in 2 2/3 innings pitched, surrendering 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, and giving up a homer. Batting average against is a .273, ERA of a 6.75 with a 1.13 whip. He'll be facing Stokes here. First pitch down in the way is a fastball. First strike at the knees, 0-1. You see him up and in. Inside, 1-1. Changeup hangs in the middle of the zone. Line to second base. Runs to his right. Makes the catch, though. 1 down. Next up is Stewart. Tripled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Changeup down at the knees. Check swing for a strike, 0-1. Fastball down in the way. Called a strike. It's 0-2 now. Two-seamer inside, popped up, shallow right center, out for it runs. Calling for it, makes the catch, 2 down. Next up is Hamster, 1 for 2 today with a single and a walk. He's also driven in a run. First pitch two-seamer down, taken, ball 1. Change it down and in, line to third, right at Brown, he makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for McBride. Top 7, Brickhouse, Ducci, and Jackman do up here against Quilita, who's cruising along with only 3 hits surrendered through 6 innings. Brickhouse is 0 for 2 today, looking for his first hit of the contest. Slider down and in, low, inside, 1-0. Fastball below the knees, 2-0 the count. Fastball outside, caught the zone this time, 2-1. Fastball down, line to center field, but guess what? It's right at Sachs. 1 down. Next up is Ducci, 1 for 2 today. Singled his last time up, right up the middle. Fastball up, hard grounded to first, off of the diving Manley's glove as he knocks it down in front of him. He'll flip to the pitcher in time, 2 down. Next up is Jackman, flown out and grounded out his first 2 times at the plate. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Fastball down and in, is grounded softly to short. Stewart there for it. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Quilita again as she gets through the 6th. Or 7th, bottom 7. Harrell, Blue, and Manley do up here against McBride. Threw only 8 pitches in his first inning of work, looking to keep his momentum going on the mound. Harrell, the rookie, is 1 for 3 today with a single. He's also scored a run, I believe. First pitch changeup down and in for McBride is a check swing strike, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away, outside, 1-1. Fastball up and in, misses inside, 2-1 the count. Two-seamer middle away, called a strike that catches the zone, 2-2. Fastball down and away, fouled off by Harrell, she stays alive. Changeup up and in, line to left center field as she hung back on it. Brickhouse in the gap, dives, it's 1 hopping into his glove as he cuts it off. It's a single for Harrell, she's now 2 for 4 in her debut. I'll bring up Blue, 3 for 3 day for him. He's doubled and singled twice, driving in a run. First pitch two-seamer down and in. Hit pretty well by Blue, deep to left center field. That is to the wall. It's off the top of the wall, and there'll be extra bases. Harrell on her way in from first base will score on the cut throw. 7-0 Herbivores as they've matched their total from game 1 in the series. Second RBI for Blue today. He's 4 for 4 with 2 doubles and 2 singles. That'll bring up Manley, 1 for 3 today with a double and an RBI. He's also got RBI man active at the current moment. First pitch fastball up and in for McBride is called strike, 0-1. Change it down and away, in the dirt, 1-1. Two-seamer up and away, called a strike, quickly 1-2. Fastball down and in, misses inside, 2-2. Change it down and away, hard line to the short. Jackman leaps, makes the catch, 1 down. Nice hold. Next up is Stanberg, 3 for 3 day for him. He's doubled twice, singled in a run as well. Or he's doubled in a run and singled, and then doubled again. First pitch fastball down and away from McBride, line to short, right at Jackman, 2 down. Next up is Sachs, singled in a run his last time up. He's 1 for 3. He's also struck out twice. First pitch changeup middle in, hit pretty well by Sachs to center field. Brickhouse back to his right, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Herbivores tacking on another run thanks to an RBI double from Blue, his second RBI of the game. Top 8, it's 7-0. Woodman runs and stiffs to up here against Quilita. Woodman's 0 for 2 today. Still looking to get on the board here hitting-wise, like most of the people in the lineup. Inside heater misses, ball 1. So far, the Freebooters only have 3 hits through 7 innings. Not a good average. Fastball outside, 2-0. Fastball at the knees, 2-1. Outside heater, 3-1. Slider down, line by Woodman to left center field, but it's right at Stanberg, 1 down. Next up is runs. He's 0 for 2 today. Slider inside, fist to the left center. Stewart dives out of his reach. It's a base hit. First hit of the game for runs. He's 1 for 4. Fourth hit for the Freebooters here in the game. Brings up stiffs. He flew out to left field his last time up. He's 0 for 2. He's also flown out to right field. Fastball away for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up, hard grounder in the hole to second. Stokes flips the second one. Stewart to first, double play. And once again, the Herbivores get out of the inning. Bottom 8, still 7-0. Hanky, Stokes, and Stewart do up here. Hanky 1 for 3 today with a single. First pitch from McBride's a fastball down and in for a strike, 0-1. Change it middle away, floats outside, 1-1. Two-seamer down in the way is low, 2-1. Fastball middle in, inside, 3-1. Change up and away, called a strike, full count to Hanky. Two-seamer away, popped up, shallow left center field, in on it Evergreen. She's calling for it. Puts it away, 1 down. Next up is Stokes, 0 for 3 today. Two-seamer up and away, outside, misses, 1-0. Fastball up, called a strike at the middle of the top part of the zone, 1-1. Two-seamer down and in, called a strike, quickly 1-2. Fastball away, line softly to right field. Stiff's coming in, slides, it hops into his glove. It's a base hit for Stokes. She's now 1 for 4. And back to neutral mojo. Next up is Stewart, 1 for 3 today with a triple. First pitch changeup away, line to right center field. That's going to be a gapper. Stokes can fly, and she's going to score easily from first as it's another extra base hit for Stewart. 8-0 Herbivores as they extend the lead again. Next up is Hamster, 1 for 3 today, single walk and an RBI. McBride done after 2 1/3 innings pitched as he just couldn't get out of the 8th inning. Gave up 2 earned runs so far, responsible for the runner on base. Coming into pitch is the right-handed specialist, Grace Lupinovich. Lupinovich is making her 3rd appearance here of the season. She's 1-0 with a 0 ERA, no earned runs given up, 0.86 whip. She's thrown 2 1/3 innings, given up 2 hits with a strikeout. Batting average against is .222. Just looking to get us through the game. First pitch cutter down at the knees is below the knees, 1-0. Fastball down in the way, check swing, 1-1. Curveball down and in, called a strike again, 1-2 the count now. Cutter middle away, fouled off as Hamster stays alive. Change it down and away. Called strike 3. First punch out for Lupinovich. 2 down now. That'll bring up Harold. 2 for 4 day with 2 singles. First pitch change at middle in. Called a strike. 0-1. Cutter up and away. Called a strike. It's quickly 0-2. Curveball up and in. Just floats high. 1-2 the count now. Fastball down and away. Off the glove of Rains as it ricochets away. Runner will get the third on the play. 2-2 count now to Haynes. Or Harold. Whoever's up, I don't remember. Cutter down and in. Swung through at strike 3. 2 punch-outs from Lupinovich out of the pen as she gets through the inning, stranding the runner. But another run tacked on by the Herbivores thanks to Stewart's RBI double. Top 9, it's 8-0. I just want to get one on the board. Brown, Rains, and Evergreen do up here against Quilita. 66 pitches through 8 innings with 4 hits given up for the ace. Looking to get another shutout. Brown's 1 for 2 today with a single. It's also grounded out. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball down, line to center field by Brown, but sacks in on it, makes the catch at his shoe tops. 1 down. Next up is Rains, 1 for 2 today with a single. Strike in there on the heater, 0-1. Fastball up and in, line to left center field. That's going to be a gapper. Sacks can't get there, and Rains is on his way to second with an RBI, with a double. First extra base hit of the game for the Freebooters. It's their 5th of the game in total. Runner second with 1 down, and that'll bring up Evergreen. 0 for 3 day for her out there on left field. Fastball down, pulled by Evergreen, deep to right field. That's heading to the wall, but guess what? It's caught. 2 down now as the last chance for us coming up to the plate. It's going to be center fielder Stockton Brickhouse. He's 0 for 3. Can we get one positive note here in the series? Fastball high, misses, ball 1. Fastball fouled off, 1-1. Fastball down and in, turned on and pulled to left, but guess what? Like so many other balls, hit right at a fielder. Stanberg puts it away, and that's 2 straight shutouts here for us against the undefeated Herbivores. This time we lose, instead of 7-0, we one-up ourselves and lose 8-0. Great job, guys. We got one more hit today, though. I guess that means something. We only had 4 last game. 5 today. Herbivores, 8 runs, 16 hits. Us, 5 hits, and an error by Brown at third. Go figure. Here's a look at the box scores. 5 hits total for us. Rains had 2 for 3 day at the bottom of the lineup. 1 hit for Brown, 1 hit for Runs, and 1 hit for Ducci. Everyone else, Bupkis. On the other side, Herbivores got a hit from everybody in the lineup. Ralph Blue, 4 for 4 day, drove in 2 runs. 3 for 4 day for Stanberg. He drove in a run. Sachs drove in a run. Stewart, 2 for 4 day at the bottom of the lineup. He drove in a run. Manley drove in a run, and Hamster drove in a run as well. Also, 2-hit day for Brittany Harrell in her Super Mega League debut. She went 2 for 5 as the DH. So good day for her. Other than that, nothing to sticks out. Noelle, 5 innings of work for the ace. That's not good enough for us. She takes a loss. 12 hits, given up, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. She's now 0-1 on the year. McBride, 2 1/3 innings out of the pen, giving up 2 hits, 2 runs on 4 hits, and then Lupinovich strikes out the 2 batters she faces in relief of him. And Quilita, complete game shutout, giving up only 5 hits. We were hitting balls hard all day. It just went right at fielders every frickin' time. Or we grounded into a double play. Blue, 4 for 4 day, he's your player of the game. Drove in 2 of the 8 runs. Quilita, complete game shutout, 5 hitter. And Stanberg, 3 for 4 day, 2 doubles, drove in a run, stole a bag, whoop-de-dee. Another loss, that's our 4th loss in a row. We're now 1-4 on the season. Not looking good here, guys. Not looking good at all. We're going to need to make a move here soon because our offense is pitiful at best. Gotta get something going. Let's sim around the league, see what happens here. Sawtooth and Moonstars division matchup. Sawtooth winning 15 innings, 3-2. Widebloods winning 10 innings over the Buzzards, 3-2. Herbisaur's rally to stay unbeaten. It's 6-5 over the Wild Pigs. Sandcats crushed the Blowfish 6-1. Nemesis beat the Crocodons 6-2. Hot Corners hold off the Moose, winning 7-1. Sirloin's rally to beat the Moonstars 10-5. Beewolf shut out the Grapplers 16-0. They take over first place in that division. Platypi beat the Heaters 8-5. Overdogs rally but fall just short, losing 5-4 to the Wide Loads. And looking at us, we're tied for last place with the Wild Pigs. We now have the worst run differential in the entire league. Outside of the Grapplers, who have 3 wins at least, we only have 1. We're not in a very good spot. Quickly falling out of the race for first place as the Herbisaurs remain perfect at 6-0 as they win the follow-up game that they were simulated in against the Wild Pigs. Next time out, we're playing the Wild Pigs, who we're tied with last place for. Verde is going to be on the hill, 0-1 for him, 6 ERA with a 1.67 whip. And on the other side is going to be right-hander Durbin Holmes, who's locked in, 0-1, 2.70 ERA with a 1.05 whip. Take a look around the league here for anybody that was signed. Julia Drump signs to the Hot Corners, replacing Nori Miyoshi. Tower De Jesus signs to the Beewolves, replacing Poke Foster. Okay, other than that, nothing too interesting to stand out. Alright, we're gonna need to make a move here, cause nothing's working. Nothing we're doing is working. Obviously, weakest position is catcher. We have some money to spend. I say we go after Stiff Bottom here, get rid of Reigns while we can. Yeah, I mean, she's a little bit weaker fielder and has a weaker arm, but she's a better hitter. And right now, we need offense. That's what we need right now. So let's bring in Stiff Bottom, sacrifice some money. First base, Duchi's not hacking it. Could go with Wixit Readier here, even if he can't field. A little bit less power, but he's got more contacts, and that's what we need. I don't really need first base over. I don't need speed over there at first base, honestly. I would like some better fielding, though, but you know what? I'm going to take what I can get here. He's obviously not hacking it. Walker Runs is a weak hitter as well as second base. Not any young second base options out here, though, so I'm going to hang on to him for now, I guess. Bad Hot Brownie obviously can't field. We do need another third baseman. We'll need to cut an outfielder, though, for that. Either Kenna Corn or Patience Evergreen's going to be on the chopping block for that. $9 million, okay. I mean, Oakley Stiffs isn't hitting well out there. Maybe he's the one that gets to bite the bullet here. Well, the Velos is almost down there. I don't know. How do I want to do that? Well, I don't know. How do I want to do that? Because really, none of our outfielders are hitting right now. I say we wait one more week, let them have their shots. Well, Velos is already cheaper than Brickhouse, but we're looking to replace Stiffs, not Brickhouse. And Velos is 0.7 more. She has the same fielding, a little bit weaker hitter, but she is better speed and better fielding, a better arm out there and right. Interesting. Plus we do have Bryson Strokes. Okay, I'll keep this in mind. Glass, I think we can wait on just a little bit longer. Velos, I think we're going to need to pick up now if we want her. So let's get rid of Stiffs because he's not hitting. Let's bring Dancer Velos in. And, you know what? Hope for the best. She's going to be a little bit weaker hitter, that's for sure, but, I mean, stiffs ain't hitting, so might as well give her a shot, right? See what she can do. And then I'll let Brickhouse stay because he's not slumping quite yet, so I'll give him a shot. He's got one more game to earn it, otherwise I'm going to get rid of him. And Evergreen we can get rid of next time for Glass, I think. Okay, that sounds good. Alright, so we made some overhaul movements, bringing in some more rookie players. Hopefully this will turn the tide in our favor. Set the lineup here. We're going to have Evergreen in the leadoff spot again. Brickhouse again in the 2-hole. Stiff Bottom, the new catcher, the rookie, will bat third in her first game. Jackman will bat fourth at shortstop. Rookie first baseman Wixit Reddier will be taking up the 5 slot, making his first start. Woodman will bat 6th, playing first base because he's the better fielder now. Batting 7th will be rookie right fielder Dancer Velos. Runs will bat 8th, and Racky Vaststop will play 3rd base in the 9-hole as Brown is tense and can't field anyway, so what's the harm? Alright, let's do some developments here and call it a day. For the ones up here, for Ratherswell, he doesn't need the accuracy really. Although Specialist would be nice to give to him. I don't think he needs accuracy right now. Let's see, fielding for runs, that would be a good upgrade, but he is older. Korn is the youngest here, and giving her utility would be nice, because then I could use her as a catcher. I think we go based off age here, and go for Korn. It's going to get +2, okay, I'll take it. +1 speed, that's fine. +2 fielding, nice, almost maxed out there, and she's going to get utility, yes. Alright, she's still C+, but now she can play catcher. Great, alright. Well, that'll about do it for this episode, guys. We lost again. We also got shut out again against the Herbivores, losing that 2-game series against them, a combined 15-0. This particular game we lost 8-0. We're on a 4-game losing streak, dropping to 1-4. We've decided to cut some high-level players that aren't just hacking it for us. Bringing in rookie catcher Alana Stiffbottom, replacing Reigns. Bringing in rookie first baseman Wixit Reddier, who's like 7 years younger, to replace Pomtucci, who's not hacking it out there on the field. And right fielder Oakley Stiffs is gone as well, as we bring in rookie right fielder Dancer Velos. So we'll see if these moves turn the tide in our favor. But only one way to find out, and that's going to be to play the games next time out. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.